Good day, I'm Yvonne. I am currently studying at a public school under the science curriculum. Back in elementary school, I used to study at a private school. My parents paid 40,000 pesos every year for the next 6 years just for my education to be well provided for me. I have a permanent home, I have 24/7 access to the internet, and I am able-bodied. That's how it's been all my life. And with what I just said, you can say that I'm privileged. And you're right, I am. I have the privilege of never having thought about what I should do next for my education, if I should stop or if I should keep going, of not being scared about where I should go find shelter tonight, of having access to so much information in an age that has fully handed it to the masses, of not feeling hungry for days, and of not feeling like a burden simply because of something I am. But privilege goes beyond just what I said. You can have privilege because of your race, being white, your sexual identity, being straight, and the way you present yourself. Sometimes simply showing you're a man is enough. Knowing and understanding your privilege is important. But why? What is this all about? Well, it's about how you can use your privilege to help the future be a better place and to help those around you right now have the voice that they might need. You should understand and self-reflect. What parts of your life do you see yourself having privilege in? And yes, parts. You are a whole person, and there are instances where your identity could be seen as oppressed or privileged. This is called intersectionality. It takes in every part of your identity as they are pieces of what you are as a person. Take me as an example. I'm seen as a woman of color, and women of color are more likely to be discriminated against by those around them. This can be seen in workforces and even in our society itself. But I'm in the middle class and live a well-off life day to day. Although I may get discriminated against compared to the many women of color who are living in poverty, I still have the advantage of living well off. Even though we're all women of color, there will be a part of your identity that you can take advantage of to enlighten yourself and to give way to others who need to be heard. Understanding your privilege gives you the opportunity to be more self-aware and to be compassionate towards others' experiences. This simple understanding goes a long way towards helping those who need it. And this simple understanding could spark many conversations that cater to the experiences of the oppressed and assist them in creating a space or a society that comforts and lessens the effects of oppression on them. This would help change how society works right now. And that's all you need to do. Understand your identity and don't be blind to the obvious. And as a final note, I know that recognizing your privilege is kind of uncomfortable when you first learn of it. People go through different experiences in their lives, and it's hard to look at what you have when you're looking at something you've lost or don't have at all. But you should know that what you have is power, and what you have is sort of a relief. Learn how to cope with this feeling, and know that you can do so much more for the greater good. This feeling could lead you to the best version of yourself. And I hope people won't take this as a sign to stop complaining. I love complaining too, and you definitely can do so. Complaining is part of taking in inconveniences in your life. Emphasis on the words, your life. But you should still know your place when it comes to conversations regarding systemic privileges. That's the reason why it's important. It's so that you can open yourself to the things that affect you and others so much. Focus on what you can help change. Know your place, know what you can do, and check your privilege.